Hi, it's Kevin here from Team Focus. It's always great when you get a new member in your team because you eventually get a whole lot of things done faster. But the first step is to add them into your team. So what I'd like to do is show you how to add people into your team within Team Focus. The simplest way is just go up to the plus and say add a user. Then you can type in their address. Then just click invite. Once that person's invited, they'll get an email straight away. You can now click on the list and assign a task to them straight away. That little envelope you can see there is just a warning to say that they haven't accepted their invitation yet. So if you're assigning a task to them, they may not see it until they actually accept their invitation and log in. Now, when you saw that invite a user screen, I'll just go back in there again, there's a checkbox that I sort of glossed over. This standard user checkbox. If that's picked like it was before, that's just a normal team member. They get to see all the lists that are in your team and they can see all the tasks, they can search for everything and have full access to everything. If you want to invite a different type of user, for example a customer or a supplier or someone like that, if you untick this, this shows you all the lists that are in your team. Now you may give someone access to only the active tasks, which means they can only see tasks that will appear on that list. If they search for a task, it must appear on one of their shared lists for that to be visible. It's a great way to show suppliers a list of things that you're waiting on them for, or even customers their own tasks, but they won't see other customers' tasks. Some people use this for things like in a sales workflow, a call center may actually enter the sales leads. When they finished entering, they can transition to the next step, and because their view only says they can see tasks at the first step, once they've transitioned it into your sales team, the call center will no longer see any of these tasks. So we'll just close that now. If you've invited someone into your team and you don't want them in your team anymore, you can go into the My Team section if you're an administrator. Load that user up here. Click display, and now you can remove them from your team. Press home again. Okay, so that's the two main types of inviting people into your team, the unrestricted invite and the restricted invite. I think you should go and look at making lists and searching and so on, then you can get more of an idea of what sort of things you can restrict with the restricted invites. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy using Team Focus.